inspired great writers, painters, statesmen, and great criminals. But in the year 1886, the greatest criminal of them all suddenly came into being. His identity was unknown. He never left a clue. And all London waited breathlessly as he struck again and again with sheer audacity and terrifying results. Fantastic. Absolutely incredible. First the gold seal from Edinburgh Castle, and the secret codes from the Admiralty, and now, last night, some of Queen Elizabeth's jewels. What in thunder is Scotland Yard doing about it?
I'm sure you're right.
Well, you must have some ideas about the case. What are you doing, anyway?
Research.
Research? Holmes, do you realize that this gang has helped itself to state secrets and government treasure? Good morning, Inspector.
Good morning, Dr. Watson.
Well, Lestrade, you were up early.
You'd be up early, too, if every government official in London was breathing down your neck.
Yes, that would make sleep difficult.
Holmes, I'll come right to the point.
Good.
It's these extraordinary thefts. Government things, you know. The Commissioner's demanding results. Not that I really need any help. I'm closing in on them now.
Congratulations, Lestrade. I look forward to reading about it in the newspapers.
Slowly, systematically, the police are at work. We know their modus operandi. Our senses are sharpened, razor honed. The vice is closing. I simply thought you might like to share the glory.
Wouldn't be fair. The glory is rightfully yours.
Oh, there's enough for two.
I just hamper you.
A little hampering never hurts. It's healthy. Nothing like a little healthy hampering, what?
No, Lestrade, I couldn't. The case is in your competent hands. I'm certain you'll resolve it shortly.
But Holmes, it's always the sort of thing that appeals to you. A daring, ingenious master criminal.
I'm really quite busy. I just don't have the time for it.
Well, of course, you're not obligated.
I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Holmes.
Goodbye, Lestrade. Well, if I can be of any help, Lestrade, don't hesitate to let me know.
Thank you very much, Dr. Watson. Yes.
Well, I think that you should recognize that the security of England is threatened by this criminal. I know that you're pressed, Holmes, but I don't think that you recognize the cunning with...
That's a special mixture. You wouldn't like it. I'm sorry, old man. I didn't mean to upset you.
You startled me, that's all.
I'm sorry, really.
Well, I think I'll go for a walk. Get a bit of air.
Very well. Goodbye, Watson.
Certainly Holmes's erratic behavior was enough to set my nerves on edge. But now, suddenly, I was far more than upset. I was frightened, for I'd seen something in that humidor, at least I thought I'd seen something. Perhaps it was my imagination, my nerves. But I could have sworn that mixed with the tobacco of the humidor was a diamond necklace. I decided to settle the matter one way or the other.
Oh, you coming out?
Yes, you coming in?
No, I was just strolling.
Well, I have an appointment.
Oh, well, I've nothing better to do. Do you mind if I stroll with you?
Well, as a matter of fact, it's a private matter. I think it's better if I go alone.
Just as you say. Well, I'll see you at lunch.
Most likely. Most likely. I said it was a private matter.
It's not what it seems. You shouldn't jump to conclusions, Holmes. Well, I suppose I'll see you at lunch.
I believe we've already discussed that.
Yes. Well, then... Cheerio.
When I returned to the flat, the humidor was in its place again. But when I searched, I found nothing in it now but tobacco. Ordinary tobacco. No special mixture. When Holmes returned, he was kind enough to let the morning affair be forgotten, or apparently forgotten. His only reference to it was his remark about another private appointment that afternoon. I felt he gave a bit of undue emphasis to the word private. As for me, as terrible as the morning experience had been, it actually stressed the importance of continuing my investigation. One other thing was also made quite clear. I realized that if one were to match wits with Sherlock Holmes, one could not employ ordinary methods.
Oh, where to, sir?
Number 8. What in heaven's name are you doing up there?
This is where the cabby usually sits, sir.
Come now, Watson.
I think you must be confusing me with someone else, sir. Sedgley's the name.
Well, Sedgley, there is a corner of your beard which is moth-eaten. Really, Watson, I'm astounded. I would never have suspected you of intruding on another's privacy. Your behavior is beyond comprehension. Here comes a legitimate carriage. Good day, Sedgley.
Mr. Holmes! Mr. Holmes! Is there a carriage free, cabby?
Yes, sir.
816 Bleak Street. Now get a move on, eh?
816 Bleak Street. Yes, sir.
I don't want any of you to come to my flat again.
I thought you wanted to see these here plans before our meeting. The alterations made to the bank vault a year ago.
Minor difficulties, nothing serious. Miss Miss Edge,
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
I would like you to take 15 paces to the left and then 10 paces to the right. Not 11 and 8 as before.
15 and then 10.
Ulrich, you will need approximately 3 more pounds of explosives. Now, you must all remember that the first requisite of being a good thief is capable planning. And as the newspapers have said, we are the most successful thieves that England has ever known.